Hi, I'm Bob Stovall of the $7videostore.com, and what we're going to look at today is making a video from still photographs using Windows Movie Maker. So of course the first thing you'd need to do is open Windows Movie Maker, which we've already done here, so we don't have to do that. And the next thing we're going to do, if we're going to make a video from still images, is go over to the Capture Video menu on the left over here and click on Import Pictures. And that should take us to the My Pictures folder, and what we've done here is we've already have a folder of pictures called Video from Stills. We're going to use that today. And what we've got in this folder, we've created a title slide, as you can see here, and then we have a series of photographs. This is of a home for a real estate movie, and then we have a credit slide with our phone number and our website name and phone number at the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these images and we're going to tell it to import them. Okay, now they've been imported, and what we want to do is we want to drop them into the timeline. Now the timeline is down in this lower area, the blue area that you see at the bottom of the screen, and that's where you actually put the movie together. So we're going to kind of drag these into the timeline. Just grab each one and we'll drag them in there. And we're not going to make you wait through this whole thing. Okay, so now all the videos are in the timeline, and if we bring the timeline marker back to the beginning, you can go up to this little area on the upper right part of your screen and you can click the play button and you can view what you have so far. And you'll see that these are approximately 5 seconds each. It might be a little bit too much or too little, but we're going to leave it at that just for this project, and you'll see that you have a total of a 40-second movie over here on the right. And it's just going through them to play them. So now I'm going to stop this for a second because we don't need to use that anymore. All the pictures are imported and ready to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some effects in between these. So what you do here is you grab each one and you go to here where it says Edit Movie on the left and go down to Video Transitions. We're just going to stick it simple today and use the bars one, and it's going to show it to you on the right. Show you a sample of what it does. And what we want to do is take this transition and then you just pull it down and you drop it in between the frames. And then you do that with each succeeding set of images, and it'll render it. And once again, we're going to jump ahead here. Okay, so now we have all the transitions in place, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the beginning of the movie, bring this bar back to the beginning, and go over to the right side again and play the movie just to see what we have in the way of effects. So you'll see now there's this switches. It's going to use the bar transition. It's a little rougher in this than it will be in the final product, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But as you can see, we have that transition in between each frame. Okay, so now we have our images imported into our new video, and we've set the transitions between the frames. So you have a nice smooth flowing video with that bar transition between each of the images. The next thing we want to do is we want to add some background music, and to do that we go back up to the Capture Video menu and we pull it down to Import Audio or Music. And what that should do is take us to our import file, and it opens right in the My Music folder on your hard drive, so it's pretty simple. And what we have one ready to go here. It says bkmusic.mp3, and we're just going to select that and click Import. Okay, now it's imported, and you see it right here in the Collections menu. So we're going to drag that down to the audio track, and we're going to set it. And there you go. And as you can see, this audio track is a lot longer than the video that we just set up. So we're going to go to the end of the audio track. and we're going to shorten it so that we can have the audio track the same length as the video. So now you see that the audio track and the video track are together. And now if I go up in the corner here, well, let's bring this back to the beginning. And there you go, we're back at the beginning. And I click the play button. Now you're not going to be able to hear the audio, but I can hear it very clearly. So the audio is in, the images are in, and the background music is in. Now you could just as easily record a narration track of yourself or of someone else and import that just as easily. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now the last thing you need to do to use this online is to save the movie out into some form that you can use it on the web. Now depending on where you're going to put it, you may want to we want to say come down to Finish Movie in this menu and click Save to My Computer, and it's going to ask you where you want to save it to. So we're going to browse real quickly here. We're going to go to My Computer, using Explorer. In My Videos, we're just going to save it as, we're going to call this Test Movie, and then we're going to click Next. And it's going to tell us that it's going to save it out as a 640 by 480 pixel Windows Media video. Estimated size required about 3.49 megs. Estimated disk space 9 gigs. We have plenty of room. Best quality for playback on my computer. You've got some other settings you can do here if you'd like. We like those. Click Next, and it's going to begin saving it out, which may take a couple minutes. Okay, through the magic of the pause and resume buttons, we've reduced about 2 minutes to a couple of seconds. And right now the final completing the movie box of the Save Movie Wizard has come up. We're going to click Finish on the bottom. We're going to leave this check that says Play Movie when I click Finish. And you click Finish. And what it's going to do is it's going to start up the Windows Media Player, and it's going to play the movie for you. Okay, now you can see here that in the My Videos folder on our hard drive we have the Test Movie WMV. It's 2.8 megs. It's a short little movie. And if you look at the box that pops up here, you'll see that the dimensions are 640 by 480. Now you can upload this to YouTube just the way it is, or you can take it into a converter and reduce the size, make a flash video out of an .flv file, and play it on your own website. So that's pretty much it for this little tutorial on how to make a video from still photographs using Windows Movie Maker. And I hope you will find this video useful, and come back and see us to see some more how to do it videos. Once again, for $7videostore.com, I'm Bob Stovall. Thanks for watching.